So moving on to Ina Wagner. Ina is the coordinator of the radical feminist grassroots initiative Last Frauensprechen. I hope I pronounced that correctly. The initiative is founded to fight against misogynist politics in Germany. Their issues they focus on are male violence, legal prostitution, efforts to legalize surrogacy and egg donation, the German self-ID law, violence against mothers and children in family courts, women as victims of religious ideologies, and women's poverty, among other issues. They take to the streets with demonstrations and inform people about what's going on. So with that, I will turn it over to Ina.
Dear sisters, we are in need. We, that is women, not only in Germany, worldwide, whether west or east, whether north or south. In April this year, the German government adopted the Self-ID Act, legally replacing the category of sex with gender. As of the 1st November, every German adult can change their civil status to the opposite sex and their new name. Anyone who continues to refer to a man who claims to have a female gender identity as a man can be fined up to 10,000 euros. Parents can choose the official gender for their newborn child. After the age of 5, the child consents will be required. Children aged 14 plus can apply to a family court if their parents do not support their belief in their wrong body. More information about the German Self-ID Act can be found in the chat now, and thanks on our women support. The German government is selling its misogynistic policies as feminist. Such hypocrisy is unbearable. The German government ignores the voice of women rights activists in the country. But it also ignores UN voices denouncing violation of women's rights in Germany, such as prostitution has been legal for over 20 years, violence against mothers and children, the harmful and unscientific PAS, parental alienation syndrome, concept is still being used in family courts, restricting the political participation of women. Women are prevented from talking about sex-based violence. Recently, the UN Special Reporter on Violence Against Girls and Women, Rem Al-Salem, published a 70-page letter on the Self-Determination Act to our Federal Foreign Minister, Annalena Baerbock. In it, she asks the federal government how they intend to ensure the protection against violence and the safety of girls and women with this legislation. A meaningless 3-page reply came back from the permanent mission of Germany to the United Nations. Women's voices are being ignored. All we hear from politicians is nothing will be taken away from you. Nothing will be taken away from you. A penis is not a male genital per se. No doctor can attest from their mere looks which sex a person has. Trans women are women. I see no need for any discussions. This is no stand-up comedy. There are original quotes from our politicians. 2 of them from the Department for Families, Senior Citizens, Women and Youth. One of them is from the minister herself. To us, this is a massively misogynistic and child-hostile development. Women will not allow reality to be destroyed by legal fiction. Politicians need to know that we stick to reality. We fear that German jurisdiction will serve as model for other countries. On the 1st of November, the day the Self-ID Act takes effect in Germany, we will organize a demonstration in front of the German Bundestag. Our motto will be, for science, democracy, women and children, away with the so-called Self-ID Act. We are asking women in other countries to demonstrate against the Self-ID Act in front of German embassies and consulates on the same day. Politicians should know that women from all over the world are observed them. We are fed up with their gaslighting. The idea of asking women in other countries whether they would demonstrate in front of German embassies worked. I thought, hopefully we can find two to 5 crazy women who will do something in 1 to 3 countries. We are so happy to realize that the world is full of crazy women who are already showing solidarity with us. We are absolutely overwhelmed with this solidarity. We will use an logic from our book 1984 for our demo. Maybe it will inspire you too. We have prepared a letter template based on the letter from Rim Al-Salem to Annalena Baerbock with questions about the Self-ID Act. You can customize the letter and send it to the embassy or consulate on your behalf and request a response. Invite the ambassadors and consuls to your demo for a chat. We've seen them go out and talk to us. Take pictures in front of the embassies and consulates with your posters and post them on all networks on the 1st November with our activity hashtags self-ID harms and women rise. When it is too late, we in Germany says, es ist 11:05. It is 12:05. This means act now, otherwise it's over. Let's protest together all over the world against the arrogance and hypocrisy of misogynistic politics on the 1st of November, starting at 12:05. Let's make this feminist protest visible worldwide. We want the so-called gender identity to be removed from all laws because self-ID harms women's rights. This should be removed from EU, UN, and laws on all our countries. If you can contact us at the email address on our website. Thank you very much.
And now we'll go on to Judith. Judith, welcome.
I'm actually the sidekick, if you want. I am, well, known as Escort Berlin or Women Speak Out, Frauen sprechen. We organize this rally together, and I am responsible for the security. So women might think, oh, okay, we know from worldwide events that it gets sometimes a bit dangerous. And I want to assure you that we've got a team looking into that. We've got a team of women who are for the security, like stewards, with inspiration by the rallies you do abroad. And we are in close contact to the police in Berlin, and I can assure you that the police in Berlin are okay when you're in contact with them, you explain it, what's going on, and they will be there to protect us. That's what they do for everybody who does a rally in Berlin. So for those who might be, well, a bit nervous about it, don't. I think it's all in good hands with our team. I want to add that don't know if I didn't get it, but we had a international Zoom last week. Many women were there, and we're absolutely thrilled that so many women see the importance to support their German sisters. And I am very, very, well, we are very, very grateful. The idea came up to do the rallies in the other countries at 12:05 in the given country, so that the whole action rolls over the globe, so that if you want to do something in China, well, maybe not, but New Zealand, whatever, go to the German embassies at 12:05 your time, and then that way it will roll like 24 hours if it happens. And from this place, I want to say thank you, Ina. Ina is the one who gave the idea that we should do that. She thinks big and she acts big, and I'm very, very happy that I may support the initiative Let's Sprechen by, well, as much as I can. So we will we will do Zoom meetings with women we know or who contact us beforehand to get more information and who want to join or inform us what they are doing in their countries. But there's an open Zoom, no, not Zoom, X, X space on October 12th at 22 hours in the evening, German time, to give the women in, well, Asia, that like Australia, Asia, to give them the opportunity to join, because otherwise they're at work or asleep. Well, anyway, October 12th, 22 hours Berlin time. Please calculate that for yourself, if possible. I will post a link to that space on Twitter. I couldn't do it before because they only accepted like 3 weeks in advance or something. So please make sure to follow Last Found Sprechen or me, Escort Berlin. You'll find everything about me when you just Google Escort Berlin. Uh, Join me on X, and you will get the information when this space is happening. It will be in English, of course. Okay, thank you.